Swarm mode is going to work. Swarm mode is going to work. I need you to hang in there with me on this. And this is one that I need you to talk to people about, share. Y'all know I don't usually ask you to share stuff of mine. This one is important because swarm mode is going to work. Y'all know I keep saying that physical removal is the only acceptable answer at this point because we need to get rid of all of them. And the time to do it is now. We can't wait. The process stuff buys time for criminals. The rules and laws, it protects the criminals. Haven't you figured that out yet? Well, we're over here trying to figure out the right process. They're just doing whatever the fuck they want and dealing with the repercussions as they go. Okay. So, did you hear about ICE? They are releasing people. Okay. While at the same time, planes are going to the camp, but they're also releasing people because they don't really have the resources to fully really carry out the operation on the scale that's been promised. So they made a big splash of going into blue cities and pulling people from hospitals and work and churches and making it really cruel and nasty and mistreating people. But at the end of the day, they don't have the support to carry it out in that sense. So, okay, this little 48-hour trade war where they made their own crisis. And don't get me wrong, everything they're trying to do is real. They do want to do it. So it's not that it doesn't matter and that, it's just going to puff out, because if the regime stays in place, Congress is just going to back them up and make it laws. So these are like test runs and warnings, and they're all being thrown at the same time on purpose. Okay, so it is a tactic. Both things are true. But they put it out there, errorized their own people for a day, makes it effective, and then within 24 hours announces that he made the amazing deal of getting them both to agree to things they were already doing. Things they agreed to with the previous, and he had nothing to do with it other than creating the fake crisis so he could then, and the whole world is laughing, but their people are like, that was great. Okay. Remember how I said they want to declare the thing, but they can't because they don't have it yet. They don't have everything in place for it. So while it's been looming over our heads since day one, he wants to declare it. Day one, he's going to declare it. And we've been over here going, yeah, we don't want to go out in the streets because they're going to declare it. We don't want to go in the streets because they're going to declare it. Even if they declare it, it will be like what is happening with ICE. All we have to do is swarm. And they're out now. All we have to do is outnumber them and it's done. And that's not going to be hard because guess who else they've pissed off? They've pissed off union workers. Guess who's included in union workers? Blue bacon. The people they need to protect them aren't happy with them right now. Between the union thing and re-releasing Op K Illers K back into the streets, they're not too happy with that team. So I don't think we'll be seeing a whole lot of wanting to, take a you-know-what for one of them. I don't, I feel like they're going to be a little bit more on this side. You see what I'm saying? So, I know it sounds crazy, but I need the people who still haven't realized that physical removal is the only thing. We can't wait for processes and votes and court paperwork, and impeachment only gets rid of we need to get rid of all of them, and we need everything washed out. Okay. And there's so much that needs to be done. Impeachment only addresses one thing, and it just puts Couch Boy at the top, and that's not better. So no. These people have to get taken out, physically removed. The people need to show that, no, we're not standing for this. Just like South Korea, just like France. No, we're not and we're not paying you for this. We're not paying you to steal from us. We're not paying you to betray us. And we have to clean this up ourselves. Then, darling, then we will absolutely make a little bit of a mess if we're going to have to clean it up. So just saying. Swarm mode will work. I like I said before, and in the podcast, which is on the Tubi place, because y'all are always asking, same name. I'm the same name everywhere. All we need is one solid group of folks that have some tactical experience. Some veterans that would be willing to take this on. You've already done plenty, so we're not saying it's your job, but we're saying for the ones who feel the call on this, we will back you up. Tell us what we need to do, because I feel like a solid team with enough people, not even that many, just twice as many as they had for theirs. Okay, with a good tactical team, yeah, we could clear that. We could clear house. Come on, y'all. Talk about history. Or we continue to pay these people to rob us. Did you see that they are now doxing the persons of color that work within the health administration. I mean, listing their salaries, social media, their information, their contact at where they live. Probably partially in retaliation for us finding out who his interns were. Okay. But yeah, just to to make problems for, of course, women and persons of color accused of being DEI workers, in there, in the healthcare, administration. And they've been fully doxxed by the government. So yeah, physical removal. Because, all bets are off. And waiting for votes and processes is okay, yeah, no, all bets are off. We're not paying for this shit. Waiter, we're not paying for this meal. Okay.